Hello, my name is Juan Pablo Osorio and my partner is Juan Jose Garzón, and we are going to talk about definite and indefinite articles. So, what is an article? An article is what I just used. The word "and" in this sentence is the article. In English, there are three articles: the, a, and. Are used before a noun or a noun equivalent, and are a type of adjective. The definite article "the" is used to indicate if the identity of the noun is already known to the reader, or if we are talking about something specific. The indefinite article "a" and are used before a noun that is general or that its identity is not known, and there are certain cases where the noun takes no article.
Definite article the. We use the definite article the when both the listener and the speaker know what is being talked about. For example, you cannot use the definite article the when you're out of context. I'll give you an extra clear example. For example, if I ask you, where's the penguin? You really don't know how to answer that because you're out of context and you don't know what is being talked about. But if I show you the penguin right here, you'll get what is being talked about. So you're now in context. And the penguin is here or there. There's a famous song for the explanation of the use of indefinite articles, such as a and an. And it comes this way: a and an, a and an, when to use a and. A zebra and a church. As shown in the previous examples, the article a is used followed by a noun and starts with a consonant. A and N, A and N, when to use A and N. With A, E, I, O, U, use N. For example, an apple and an orange. In the previous examples, we use "and" because our nouns start with vowels.
Here we have some examples about indefinite articles. We are looking for a new pet. In this sentence, "a" is the article, and we use "a" because the next word starts with a consonant. I ate a pepperoni pizza. In this example, we also use "a" because the next word pepperoni starts with a consonant. My mother saw an owl through the window. We use "an" because the next word starts with a vowel. And it is the same in the next example. There is an animal in the garage. And because animal starts with a vowel.
What's a determiner? A determiner is a word, phrase, that occurs together with a noun or noun phrase and serves to express the reference of that noun or noun sense in the context. That is, a determiner might indicate whether a noun is referring to a definite or indefinite element of a class, to a closer or more distant element, to an element belonging to a specified person or thing. Common kind of determiners include the articles a and an, also demonstrative, this and that, possessive adjectives, my, his, and her, quantifiers, a few, some, many, several, numerals, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and ordinals, first, second, and third.
Demonstrative determiners are used when we need to indicate if the noun is near to us or far to us, and if it's singular or plural. We use this and this when the object is near to us, and we use that and those when the noun is far to us, and we use this and that when the noun is singular, and this and those when it's plural.
Numerals are determiners when they appear before a noun. In this position, cardinal numerals express quantity. For example, in the sentence, I'm reading one book. One is the cardinal determiner that appears in that sentence. Second example, in the sentence, there are two books. Two is the determiner that appears in that sentence. And if a librarian says, I have 20 books, the determiner in that sentence is 20. In the same position, ordinal numerals express sequence. For example, I've got a bad first impression of you. First is the ordinal numeral that is also a determiner in that sentence. Another easy example is, this was my second chance of winning. In that sentence, the determiner ordinal numeral is second, as it was before a noun. In another easy example is, I won the third prize. In that sentence, the ordinal determiner is third. The subclass of ordinals includes a set of words which are not directly related to numbers. For example, as first is related to 1, second is related to 2, etc. These are called general ordinals, and they include last, later, next, previous, and subsequent. These words also function as determiners. For example, next week, last orders, previous engagements, and subsequent developments. When they do not come before a noun, as we've seen already before, numerals are a subclass of nouns, and like nouns, they can take determiners. For example, the two of us, the first of many, and they can even have numerals as determiners before them. For example, 5 twos are 10. In this example, twos is a plural noun and it has the determiner 5 before it.
Quantifiers. Quantifiers are determiners that indicate how much or how little of the noun is being discussed. For example, there is a lot of chickens. A lot is the quantifier. We use a lot when the quantity is big. In this example, I have a few close friends. A few is the quantifier, and we use a few when the quantity is little. There are other cases.
Possessive determiners as well as possessive pronouns are used to determine ownership. Unlike possessive pronouns, you cannot use possessive determiners without a noun. We use possessive determiners to show who owns or possesses something. The possessive determiners are my, your, his, her, its, your, their, and our. Like all determiners, possessive determiners come at the beginning of a noun phrase, and they come in front of any adjective. For example, the dog licked its wounded paw. In the previous example, the determiner is its, and it comes right before the adjective wounded. So the grammar is correct. Another clear example is I like your hair. While there is no adjective, the use of the determiner your is correct because it comes right before the noun.